If you put God first, what are you putting on the back burner? In our latest episode of Drop the Stones, a mini episode that came out, we were talking about this, how we were always taught that God had to be the first priority in your life. Always first and foremost, first of every aspect of your life, whether it be every thought. The whole goal of Christianity, at least that what we were taught, was that it would be to have God at every thought and every moment. Everything was just dwelling on God in your life. And he was supposed to be the first of every aspect of your life, whether it be a relationship, that if you wanted that relationship to succeed, you had to have him there. You had the rope of three strands. That was the tightest, because you had you and your partner and God in there put together and holding you together and all that. You had finances. If you didn't give your tithe the first of the month and tithe on your gross income, then you weren't putting God first, and your bills and all that would suffer. You wouldn't have enough check at the end of the month. If you didn't put God first in just your everyday life, if you didn't read your Bible first thing, didn't say your prayers, give your first fruits of the day to God, your day was going to be in risk of being in shambles because you set your priorities wrong. But the thing is in doing this, and what I really realized after leaving Christianity was that by doing this and constantly trying to focus on this aspect of things, I put a lot of other things on the back burner. And the best example I can think of is when I was younger and was struggling with this concept of God first, trying to put God first. And I justified in my mind that God had me as the breadwinner of the family, so I had to concentrate on my work. It was my priorities would have been God, work, and everything else. But I was focusing on my work to make sure that I could provide for my family, give them everything they wanted. The blessings of God was going to come through the work that he blessed me with and the pay that I got from that. And in doing so and putting work first, a lot of other things fell off on my priority list. My wife got neglected. My kids got neglected. My upkeep of the house got neglected. I was focused too much on what I had to do every day to make that dollar instead of what really has value in my life, the relationships of family and everything else that goes along with that. And they got put aside. And I think that's kind of similar when you put God first. It's supposed to be this magical solution of then everything's going to fall in place. But the simple fact of the matter is there's too many relationships out there where people put God first, whether it be missionaries that drag their children off to foreign lands to service other people and don't have the relationship with their family, to have family and put God first and going to church all the time, but you don't build that relationship. Putting God first sacrifices a whole lot of other stuff in your life that could use your attention.